Hi everybody, as promised, here's my up-to-date video of my Predator collection. This is just the Predators, doesn't include Dutch or Royce. This video is for newbies as well, who are into this sort of thing. I'm going to explain what figures are here and which ones have also been released, so you can get a good idea of what is out there. All the people that are already collecting these figures for years will know all about this, so this is really for new collectors. So we'll start over here. Here we have the Samurai Predator, probably one of the most expensive to buy brand new anyway, but it's not the dearest one here. We'll do the front row first. This is the Falcon Predator from Predators, with his falcon. I'll go in close to him in a little bit later on. This is one of the Lost Predators. This is the Shadow Predator. There were two other Predators in this series released. You had Guardian Predator and Lost Predator. I used to have both of those, but I sold them because they just didn't look quite right. These are the newer shaped bodies. Next to him we have another one from the Predators movie. This is Tracker Predator with his Tracker Hound. The Shadow Predator, before I forgot to mention, is from the Predator 2 movie. They're the Predators that appeared at the end of the movie. Next to Tracker we have She Predator Machiko. This is taken from I think it's Dark Horse Comics, which did the Predators comics, so she's from that. Next to him we have the City Hunter, which is the Predator 2 figure. Hot Toys did release two others about 5 or 6 years before this one. They released the Predator 2 and the Battle Damage Predator 2. I did have both of those, but I sold them both purely because I just wanted this one, and this guy's got everything on him that those two had. So you've got two Predators in one here, and the body's a better shape as well. Next to him we have the classic Predator. This is from the movie Predators, but what I've done with this guy is I've put bits on him to make him look more like the Predator 1, which Hot Toys have also released, the original Predator, but the body and the head didn't look quite right, and the helmet was too big when on his head, so I sold him and just kitted this guy out to look like him. But I do believe Hot Toys will be re-releasing a Predator 1 at some stage. Next to him we have the Berserker Predator. This is from the movie Predators. Very nice looking figure, this one. Great with his helmet on or off. Behind him we have Scar from AVP. This is the newer version. Hot Toys did do an older version of this guy. He was a bit taller than this one. The body was slimmer. This one's much better. I used to have that one as well, but I sold him. Next to him is the new version of the Celtic Predator from AVP. Again, Hot Toys did release another one of these about 6-7 years ago. I did have him and I sold him as well, in preference to this guy. Moving along, we have Wolf Predator from AVP Requiem. This is the cleaner kit version. They did also make a normal version, so they've made two versions of this one. This cleaner kit version I've converted. I've just added a second cannon on his shoulder, and I've given him the extendable whip, and this one also comes with a better base, and the helmet is slightly different. So really I've put both the Predators into one. I used to have the original, but I sold him and kept this one. Next to him we have the Elder Predator from AVP with these quills. As I said, don't worry, I will move in a bit closer to him later. Next to him we have the Elder Predator from Predator 2. This is a highly sought after figure, but Hot Toys are going to be releasing a newer version of this guy this year, which I've also got on order, so it's a possibility I might sell this one at some point. Next to him we have Chopper Predator from AVP. This guy is the original one that they released about 6 years ago. I'm assuming they are going to be re-releasing this guy probably next year. When they do, I will sell this one. And finally behind him we have the Ancient Predator, who was in the AVP film. He was the one standing on the pyramid fighting all the aliens when they're talking about the backstory. This is the special version. There was another version of this release, which is the Asia edition, which is harder to find and a bit more expensive. I never had him. Another Predator that they did release was the Anicom Scar Predator. That is the holy grail of Predator collections. He's probably going for over £1,000 now. I never had him. Unfortunately I got into this game a little bit too late, so I couldn't get him. Down here we have some of the skulls that come with some of the Predators. The Battle Damage Predator 2, the old version that was released, did have the alien skull, so I'm planning on buying one of those eventually. Some of the Predators also come with this trophy, which is a human skull and spine. So what I'll do is I'll shut up now and just show you close up each Predator. In case you're wondering, that was a little chest burster just on the floor there, just something I added. Some of these Predators do have light up features. It's the newer ones. They have the, in the helmet, the tracking system, the targeting system does light up. And on this guy, his hologram lights up. He has got another hologram as well that comes with him. I just haven't got it out of the box for this figure. Sorry about the shakiness. This Scar Predator, the base that he's on is from the original Predator 1, the P1 that Hot Toys released. I'll just use that base for him. You can change the mandibles on these figures. Obviously people who collect these already know this, but for people who haven't got any of these figures yet, you can have the mask on or off, mandibles opened on closed. That's not on every Predator, it's just on the newer ones. This one here is my favourite Predator, that's been released today. Celtic, absolutely fantastic figure. The face hugger there I've just added, that's for my Hot Toys brown alien that came with him. This guy is a lot of people's favourites, Wolf. I do believe they are going to be redoing this guy again. This one's pretty damn good, so it'll be very interesting to see what they do if they do release the new one. This one you have to put the quills in. Let's just try and take away the light. There we go. See all these rune markings on his head. The quills you have to put in. That is a pain in the arse to glue them in individually. He does come with a mask as well. You can see it on the floor there. It doesn't fit on his face though. So this one is highly sought after. It's one of the Holy Grail figures. Let's try and take the light away so you can get a look at the head. The paint schemes on these figures are darker than what you're seeing on the camera here. Chopper with his skull trophies on his back. Does have another one, but it's fallen down. That is a pain in the arse to put on properly. These older Predators, you can take the masks off, but you cannot change the mandibles on them. They're permanently closed. And finally, Ancient Pred, which is probably the most expensive one in this lineup here. He does have an alien head stuck on his spear. So there you go. That's my Predator collection at the moment. So I did have all the others released apart from the second version of the Ancient, and I didn't have the Anicom Scar. All the others I did have at some point. So if you're new to my channel and you want to see these figures in a bit more detail, check back on my videos because I have done videos on all of them. So you can see exactly what they come with and what a lot of these Predators look like with their face masks on or off. So as always, thanks for watching. Feel free to comment. If you're new to my channel, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.